Imagine being thrust into a world where the line between power and powerlessness blurs, where authority morphs into abuse, and individuals lose sight of who they are in the name of a role they were randomly assigned. Welcome to one of the most controversial and chilling psychological studies in history, the Stanford Prison Experiment. Conducted in the summer of 1971 by Dr. Philip Zimbardo at Stanford University, this experiment sought to explore a fundamental question. How does the environment influence human behavior? Could ordinary people, given a position of power, turn into oppressors? Could others placed in positions of submission become helpless victims? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the origins, setup, and outcomes of this infamous study. We'll discuss its shocking results, the ethical debates it sparked, and the profound lessons it continues to teach us about power, authority, and human psychology. Stick around, because by the end of this video you might find yourself questioning not only the experiment, but also your own behavior in certain situations. Background and context. The late 1960s and early 1970s were a time of significant social upheaval, civil rights movements, anti-war protests, and rising tensions about authority. Dr. Zimbardo's goal was to simulate a prison environment to study how individuals adapt to roles of power and subjugation. The setup. A mock prison was constructed in the basement of Stanford's psychology building. 24 male college students were chosen after extensive psychological screenings to ensure they were normal and healthy. Random assignment of roles. Half were designated as guards and half as prisoners. The rules. Prisoners were arrested, at their homes taken to the mock prison, and stripped of personal identities. They were given smocks, ID numbers, and strict rules to follow. Guards were equipped with uniforms, mirrored sunglasses to obscure eye contact, and batons, though they were instructed not to use physical violence. What happened next? Within hours, guards began asserting dominance, and prisoners showed signs of stress. Over 6 days, the situation spiraled. Guards became increasingly authoritarian and abusive, while prisoners experienced emotional breakdowns, rebellion, and submission. The experiment, initially planned for 2 weeks, was abruptly halted after just 6 days when a colleague of Dr. Zimbardo, Dr. Christina Maslach, expressed horror at what she witnessed. Key findings and ethical concerns. The study revealed how quickly individuals conform to roles, especially when those roles are associated with power dynamics. It highlighted the dangers of de-individuation and how situational forces can override personal morals and values. However, it also sparked intense criticism for its lack of ethical oversight, the psychological harm caused to participants, and Zimbardo's dual role as both researcher and prison superintendent. Legacy and lessons. Despite its flaws, the Stanford Prison Experiment remains a cornerstone in discussions about ethics in psychological research. Its findings have influenced training programs for law enforcement and military personnel, shining a light on the psychological mechanisms behind abuses of power. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of maintaining ethical boundaries in research. The Stanford Prison Experiment was meant to be a window into human behavior, but what it became was a mirror, reflecting society's darkest potentials. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about how power corrupts, how environments shape actions, and how quickly we can lose our sense of self when roles and authority come into play. But perhaps the most crucial takeaway is this. While the experiment revealed the depths to which humans can sink, it also shows the power of awareness. Recognizing these dynamics gives us the tools to resist them and strive for a society that values accountability, empathy, and humanity. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the Stanford Prison Experiment. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this experiment's insights outweigh its ethical controversies? Or was it a step too far? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and take care.